right, it's time for our movie highlights, movie review, yeah?
Yes. Let's make welcome Racheal Isaac in the house.
Yes, so.
The delectable, good to have you here.
Racheal,
to be here.
Isaac.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we need to establish that she's a film producer,
Yes.
actress,
Yes.
the host show.
Yes.
She does a lot.
Now I must deliver. I for just come as normal guest, just talk, they go, but now they go, so okay, more here with she wants to talk.
We've been looking forward.
As well.
We've been looking forward. Yeah, exactly. That's why you're here.
Okay.
So, we've been looking forward to having you on because you were talking Jagun Jagun. You just saw a scene from actually the trailer. And you've seen it.
Yes, I have.
You've seen it. I've seen it.
You never see him.
Twice.
All right.
I saw it twice.
Okay.
I was preparing my voiceover voice. A young man determined to become a mighty warrior joins an elite army. And we have Jagun Jagun. It's great.
The thing is, I first saw it in Yoruba.
Oh, okay.
I got lost along the way, so I had to see it all over again.
In English.
Use it in English.
I tried reading it. My Yoruba is poor, so I tried reading. So we're going to talk about all of that.
Okay.
And, we're going to pick specific scenes and let's base our analyses on that.
Okay.
First off, generally, what did we think about this movie? I would like you to start first. The good things about this movie.
Okay, I thought it was good. Riding off the success that they had with King of Thieves, I was anticipating this movie. When I saw the trailer, I was blown away. I was like, okay. But then I was like, is it going to be like a sequel? Because same warriors, same actors, but I was like, let's see the movie. And then I saw it. I wasn't disappointed, but I expected more. Yes, I expected more. But overall, it's not a bad movie at all. Just to establish that. Before they say, not a bad movie at all, but I expected more.
Generally, you have plenty to say as well.
Mazino, do not throw me.
I'm not throwing you on any bus. They haven't invented buses yet.
I just entered this film industry. It's not me that's
Yes.
All right, so
But anyways, on the overall, it is a good movie. I think it's important to, in this time and age where we are, we need to begin to represent our African cultures and our storytelling in our movies, especially on streaming platforms where the whole world, can see it. So, pretty good story, very
fantastic.
good story.
So I'm not in the movie industry. I'm not. But I love a good movie. And when I see a good movie, I appreciate a good movie. In terms of special effects, in terms of sound, lighting, costume.
Yeah, let's talk about costuming. Let's specifically zero in on the Agemo itself. Okay. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'll say itself.
Yeah.
I don't spoil it for you guys. The Agemo was kind of like the main.
She was there, but
he was there.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It was there.
They were there.
They were there. You can see the shadow of the Agemo there, and this is the scene where the Agemo actually. This was taken off of materials.
Amateur.
No, this is not amateur. This is actually the movie itself. Materials that were made available for PR.
Okay.
So you can see the Agemo there.
Oh, okay.
And it's a very interesting character because it has some Flash essence from this universe. You saw that, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That was very interesting.
It was very interesting to watch.
There you go. Look at him.
Oh,
look at it. Look at him. Whatever it is.
Yeah, look at them.
Look at it.
Look at it.
It's not gender specific. We don't know. It was very interesting to see this in an African movie. The way it went through and the scene from, look at that scene and everything. It gave you that kind of, it's not something you see in African movies.
Yeah.
True, I agree.
That aerial view,
that
taking
shot
it from the top, it was very important for that scene. It was very critical because we needed to experience
what exactly
the Agemo, in action, and it was spot on.
It was
spot on. Love it.
Special effects have a tendency to go really wrong and have gone really wrong in the past. So it's a pleasant surprise when you see that they got it this right.
Special effects was by Hakeem Effects.
No. Special effects. Okay, so there's special effects.
And there's visual effects.
Yes, visual
effects.
What do you think
visual effects by Ant Hill,
yes,
Akim Olayo, and then Akim Effects for special effects. That's the makeup.
So for special effects, what did you think?
It was amazing. I had no issue whatsoever with special effects. It was just some characterization that I just felt like they could have paid more attention to character development for some of the actors. And that would have led to more chemistry amongst the actors, especially for love interest. I felt like they were trying too hard to be lovers. It was forced. Yes. All the actors, all the scenes where we had actors, that's Bimba's character and her husband, the other warrior and his wife. It was just forced, no chemistry.
Oh,
yes,
okay,
the lead actor and his wife, Faithia Balogun's character, and Femi Adebayo's character, it was so forced, no chemistry. I thought it would be a backstory as to how they got married, so that would have explained why they didn't have chemistry, but it didn't happen. So maybe if they had done more work, making sure the actors had character on set, chemistry on set, it would have worked for me.
I actually agree with you.
I want to disagree, actually.
Oh, really?
Because I think that the story goes on to tell why that chemistry isn't there. There are certain elements that were revealed at the end of the movie.
Which she wasn't aware of.
Exactly. So
Yes.
Which she wasn't aware
I'd like to
of.
excuse that for their characters, for
Okay,
their
what
love.
the other lovers? Because we had about four couples in the movie.
I would say the chemistry I felt the most was Aisha Lawal and the warrior's chemistry.
Okay.
That's the one who was the warrior who was born
When he was
dead
leaving.
when he was leaving.
Yeah.
I felt their chemistry the most. I
Okay,
think.
I'm
I'm
actually-
going to pause you there.
Okay.
Because we need to take a quick break.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's so much to talk about.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll get your time.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll still be reviewing Jagun Jagun. Welcome back. It's still the movies review, and of course, we're talking Jagun Jagun today. We have Racheal Isaac in here with us. You know the rest of us.
Yeah.
This one had something to say, Titi.
This one,
The rest of us.
You see what I'm saying? No matter how many years we're on this show, how much chemistry do we actually have?
It's supposed to be your screen.
I'm just saying, chemistry-wise,
Well, we have
is
it.
chemistry actually part of our culture?
In Nigerian theater.
In
As
African.
movie consumers who watch
Culture.
hit something
Culture.
very important.
So we don't do this romance thing as Africans. We wish we did.
When you see,
Well,
we wish we
consume
did.
a lot of romantic
Yes, but
movies.
is it something we
It's an epic
actually
movie.
do?
Do you think that they had that kind of chemistry?
I don't know.
That
Maybe
would have
they
made
did.
the
I see your
difference, though.
point.
You see my point?
So I will agree with
thank
you, but I would disagree with you when it comes to some of the characters.
Okay.
So I will still piggyback on what I said earlier on. The Aisha Lawal and her warrior fiance's character.
Yeah.
They were lovers. When he died, you felt the emotion. This is someone that suitors were coming for her hand. She refused them because...
It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You see where the problem is? The chemistry, you only felt the
between
chemistry because she brought emotions, because she was
Yes.
emoting.
Yes.
But when the guy was alive, there was zero chemistry.
It would seem
Which is,
so.
how many times have you actually hugged and held your parents even these days?
I'm talking about
Now,
love.
as they're older now, I
I'm
hug
just
them. But
saying-
when they're younger,
Yeah.
they hugged me, I'll be like, oh.
Exactly. So I'm saying,
Ladies.
culturally speaking, I think it's still on the nose.
Yeah.
Sorry, let's move on, ladies. Now, talking about Nigerian theater or Nigerian emoting, what's it called? Expressions.
Yeah.
Faithia Balogun's shooting scene, the one with the deities, and I thought that. Now, that was right smack in the middle of the movie. And I think it was a very heavy, very pregnant
It had
scene.
potential.
It had so much potential. I liked the fact that it was very, there it is actually, boom, boom, boom. I liked it, and they heard and everything. The incantation that followed, the expressions. The reveal and everything. Now, I thought that this scene was more theater than movie.
Oh.
I don't know if
Okay.
anybody agrees with me. This is, I could see,
You mean it was shot as theater, shot theater
it was
like?
expressed theater, like the incantations, everything that went with it was.
But when you say it had a lot more theater elements in it because of its incantations, I think that's what makes up the Yoruba culture.
You know what, let's
the
see.
chants, the incantation.
Let's-
So we should say it so
let's
that you
see,
can
yes.
experience it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say quickly that that scene, like Mazino said, was pregnant. It had a lot of potentials.
Yeah.
And for a warrior, for the head of the, for the king warrior's wife, she could have, they should have allowed her more screen time on that scene.
Oh, yes.
Let her show her prowess, her power.
Yeah, it should have been all about her.
Yes, because she already started.
Yeah.
Where was Oga's role? Where are you coming from? You are an emerging warrior.
Yeah.
This is a woman that has
also
eaten
think that been there,
and
done
slept
that.
to death.
This
Yes.
scene was important for him him his role because
Yeah.
that also
Because he needed to save her.
it also how would I
It was
Rescue
important for
her.
both of them. It was
Yeah.
important for the queen and for the warrior. Because that was the reveal for us to see that this woman has powers. She
One.
knows what she's doing. There's a reason she's calm.
Exactly.
You know, means that she no fear explode. And it was also a good time for them to reveal that this guy actually has powers. Like
Exactly.
the thing that grew with him, he still has it. But they didn't do justice. They just didn't marry both. It just and it felt like I had seen something like that because King of Thieves, remember that Tony Abraham's character, the queen, she also had the same scene where she took out bullets and so I'm like, is this a thing? Are they trying to tell us that queens have? So let's know if we're fighting. Let's know that it's just.
Okay.
so we can really speed things up. Let's talk about
Okay.
Lateef Adedimeji's scene with the trees. This is
okay.
an old Yoruba, what do you call it?
Folklore,
Exactly.
yeah. Folklore, yeah.
About trees helping in times of need. Enter the tree, or he can speak to trees.
And the
or
tree
this kind of thing.
fell, and then-
right at the beginning. This is the part actually that actually introduces you to Lateef's character. Titi, you've got this.
Yeah, Adedimeji, always a superior actor, in my opinion.
the way he talks.
I love. So he helps you connect with his
So
character.
the thing
He helps.
about the way he talks,
Yeah.
you know, people know him for portraying this
Yeah.
egotic Yoruba
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
I kind of felt that in this movie.
bit of essence of
The
that.
monologue. At some point, I had to pause. I was like, is it speaking Igbo? So that's why I
deeper
think
kind
they
of
should have
Yoruba.
taken time in pre-production to do. I don't know if they did pre-production. I don't know if they have
Establish the
rehearsals.
characters and their-
But I feel like when he loses himself, when he gets into character, switches into that Igbo-tic Yoruba thing. But
I
you
liked
have to
it.
watch it again. No, but you're not playing an Igbo character.
Yeah, but
I'm
still,
not a comic character.
I like.
So
He's a great
I
actor.
loved,
Yeah.
I loved the fact that he was connecting with the elements. It was like he became an element in that particular scene.
And for an introduction,
the
oh,
yes.
and then
Yes.
the tree falling. That I'm wondering how they were able to achieve
Now,
that with
real
such
quick,
accuracy.
To the audience who don't understand Yoruba, you can see this in the English.
Yeah.
However, I saw it in Yoruba first. It's hard for me because I was trying to keep up with reading the subtitles
Yeah.
and then also listening with my poor Yoruba. So I had to see it all over again in English. And now when I saw it in English, it was a totally different movie. It gave me better understanding. However, I lost a lot of the quality.
You lose
The
the
originality.
essence
The
and the originality of the movie.
So while it's a great movie, I will say, and this is the only red card I'll give to it, the dubbing for English and any other language, I don't know, but for English
Yeah.
specifically, was rather
Poorly done.
I would say.
Okay,
I
so
wish-
they
I
need to
hope
work
it's
on that.
redone. I hope that
But
that's-
things like that can be worked on.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
definitely.
If, yeah,
And they can
when
replace
they
that
get
anytime.
reviews like that, they can work on that. But I think all in all,
But I think it was a beautiful effort.
beautiful, great effort,
Effects
great movie.
by Hakim Effects, VFX by
Anthill.
Anthill.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Beautiful. And costuming, was so
Really great.
rich.
Yeah. Can
Really
I,
great.
can I quickly say
Yoruba
something?
culture, yeah.
I liked how symbolic it was. The part where they talked about how our leaders are using us against ourselves as opposed to
Yeah,
us
yeah,
working together.
yeah.
You know, it is very timely. As Nigerians, I could relate. I felt like, oh yeah, this is it. Because remember the EndSARS movement and everything. At the end of the day, nothing has been done, nothing has been said, but we're all living like nothing that happened. And we're still buying fuel, the price we're buying it. So I just felt like, oh, I mean, the message
The
behind
message
the story,
at the end
it was
was
just
beautiful.
beautiful.
This is how we're going to give it a score. Who's looking forward to the sequel?
So what?
Sequel.
Well, I am.
I am.
I'm actually, I
Raise
know
up your hand.
that,
Are you raising up your hand?
I'm not raising my hand. I'm not raising my hand because I like the idea of, I'm not raising my hand. I like the idea of a movie standing alone.
Okay, so that's
A classic.
So 3 out of 4, I think that's a good movie. That's a fantastic movie, actually. Thank you very much for joining us for the movie Gist. Thank you very much, Racheal, Isaac.
Thank you for
such
having me.
Fantastic review. Please come back again next
I
time.
like how you say my name, Racheal Isaac.
Yes, the voice of...
Like you're remembering the last name, but it's okay.
This is all we done. Take it away.